Okay, so the question asked for us to take our can, which we measure to have a radius of 3.5 centimeters and a height of 11 centimeters, and while keeping the same volume, which for a cylinder, or can, is pi r squared h, we had to keep the same volume. We had to make it so that the surface area, or the material used to make the can, was a minimum. Get us that we use the least amount of material. So first we solved for the volume of the can, which is pi times 3.5 squared times 11. And so our volume is 423.3. And so I'm going to set that equal to pi r squared h, and that's our secondary equation. Our primary equation, the one we need to find the minimum for, the extrema of the surface area, is the equation for the surface area of a can, or a cylinder rather, which is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So I'm going to solve for h in the secondary equation up here, and that will be, if you divide both sides by pi r squared, you'll get h equals 423.3 over pi r squared. So now I've got h in terms of r. Yes, that's it. So now I'm going to substitute that into my primary equation, and then we'll differentiate. So I'll rewrite this. SA equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r times h, which is 423.3 over pi r squared. Now let's cancel this so we don't have to differentiate that annoying bit. The r's cancel, or the r cancels with one of the r's here. The pi's cancel. And then I'm just going to multiply 2 times 423. So I'll rewrite this, 2 pi r squared plus 2 times 423.3 is 846.6 over r, because we still have the r up there. Now we can differentiate. The derivative of 2 pi r squared is 4 pi r, and the derivative of 846.6 over r is negative 846.6 over r squared. So there's our derivative for our surface area. Now to find the extrema, we set the surface area, or rather the derivative, to equal to 0. And then if you add those to both sides, then you just get them equal to each other. Now you can cross multiply. So 4 pi r cubed equals 846.6. 846.6 divided by 4 is 211.65. Wait. Actually, you know what? I'll divide by 4 pi. 846.6 divided by 4 pi is 67.37. And the cube root of 63 point... crap. The cube root of 67.37 is 4.1. So r equals 4.1 centimeters. That's our r for the least amount of surface area. Now, we're going to plug that back into our equation up here so that we can find the height. We need both dimensions here. So 4.1, alright, you know what, I'll rewrite it. 423.3 over pi 4.1 squared. And that'll give us 8.14. So those are our dimensions for a can with the same volume, 423.3, and the least amount of material used.